Okay, good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. Now, to those that are yet to subscribe and you know you've not subscribed, make sure you please click on the subscribe button, like, share, and also make your comments. We'll watch out for it. So, let's take a look at AUD for this week. And we would actually start from the higher time frame. We would analyze it down to the forward time frame so we would understand this movement and why we'll be making such move this week. Now let's take a look at this AUD, right? Before you actually take a trade, one question you would want to answer or ask yourself is that what is the trend for that movement? Or what is the movement, right? We all know that markets give us three movements. An uptrend move, is it that market is giving us this bullish uptrend move? Is it that this market is giving us a downtrend move? Or is it that market is actually ranging? So you can see the full trend. This is a downtrend move, right? So now let's start with this recent move on AUDUSD. So we will start from the year 2021. This was around January 2021. So that is about 2 years ago, right? So this price has been giving us a bearish move. Note that AUD to USD has been dropping. So we can also see that this price is now trading below the 10-period simple moving average. Previously, it was trading above it. One of the reasons why we actually went long when it was trading. At least, this moving average is, a way to actually guide us for the trend and, like confirmation that, okay, this is what we should do. If this price is above it, then we have to look for a way to go long. But once it is below it, we have to look for a way to sell. So previously, it was above it. So this is one of the reasons why then we actually went long. But right now, this price is trading below a 10-period simple moving average. So definitely, we would want to go ahead and sell. So take a look at this moment on AUDUSD. You would see this as a drop. Then a pullback will be seen here. A new drop. You can see that this new drop took out this previous lows. We will take a look at this to be a pullback. Then here comes a new drop, right? And a pullback was played here. So this is a new drop. You can see this new drop that has been made that took out this previous lows. You can see that once we make a new drop, it actually take out the previous lows, and here this is a correction. So what we'll be expecting us on AUDUSD is actually a drop again. So in the long run, especially a position trader or a long-term trader, you would want to be watching out for a setup on AUDUSD. It just depends on when it will actually play out, right? A drop is coming on AUDUSD soon, so we should watch out for that drop on AUDUSD. But as at now, it looks like the price is still trading above this 10-period moving average. So since it is still trading above it, then we should kind of still sit as kind of like a bullish move until price give us a confirmation and it drops, then break below this 10-period simple moving average. Maybe then we can now say, okay, the downtrend or the drop for AUDUSD is now here. As at now, this price is trading above this moving average. By the way, I'm letting you to know that AUDUSD will drop soon, so just watch out for it. And in the long run, right, we will be expecting a drop, but we need to get a confirmation or a setup, and one of those confirmation is that once this price drops below the 10-period simple moving average, once we can sit below this 10-period simple moving average, then we can now say, okay, the drop is there. If not, price can start playing out somehow that we might not really be able to get. So that should now take us to the weekly time frame. So we can see this weekly time frame. We can see the full trend again. We can see that this was actually a downtrend. I mean, the full trend is actually a bearish move. A lower lows, lower highs is actually what's playing out. But if you take a look at this recent move on AUDUSD, this is quite a bullish move, right? So we saw something like this. Let's see it on AUDUSD, there was something that played out like this, higher highs. Then here happens to be a pullback. If you see this again, a new highs was made here that took out the previous highs on AUDUSD. And here you can see a pullback, right? Now this pullback has played out. If you take a look at this, this is a new highs, right? What do you expect next? Of course, we expect a pullback. So this week, we should be watching out for a bearish move on AUDUSD. So I'm going to give you other reasons why we'll be watching out for it. Now, one of those reasons or why we'll be watching out for AUDUSD, you can see that I've highlighted this level here. This level that you can see yellow is actually a key level. We also that price has once reacted to the same level. Once price dropped to the same level, we had the reaction there whereby price rejected and it went up. We also saw a pullback at this level. Once price actually came up to the same level, we had a pullback at the same level, right? And went up. So we also had a reaction at the same level, price came to the same level, it's rejected. Same thing with this same level, price came to the same level, rejected. Some also here you can set as a false breakout if you want. Anyway, price reacted to this level. Once price broke below it, we had a pullback that broke above it a bit. Well, this is still a key level. Now price has dropped. If you see price has actually gone up and price is at this level, right? We expect a reaction to take place on AUDUSD. So this reaction should actually drop. We should especially get a drop. That means AUDUSD will very much likely to have a bearish move this week. Let's see if we can make about 100, 250 pips bearish move this week, possibly higher than that. So AUDUSD, we should watch out for a drop, right? We would only consider this as, like I said before, that we'll be expecting, more drops on AUD/USD, but right now we need to get a confirmation. Thereby, if price breaks below this 10-period moving average on the monthly time frame, then we can now say, okay, that is a confirmation. We can go ahead and drop. If not, we might still want to see it as an uptrend move for some times, right? So as at now, we are expecting a pullback, which will be bearish. So this is one of the reasons why I'm expecting, about 100 and 150 pips bearish move for this week. We can also see it is still trading above this 10-period simple moving average. So this is still very much, like an uptrend move. This is still very much like a bullish move until this price eventually just give us like maybe 2 to 3 multiple break or structure downward, when the price is trading below this 10-period simple moving average. And that would be a confirmation that, okay, this is a bearish move. The drop has started. Now that should take us to the daily time frame. So take a look at the trend, right? You can see clearly that this daily time frame, this is actually an uptrend move. Higher highs and higher lows is what's playing out here. You can also see that this price is trading above the 10-period simple moving average. So this is still a bullish move. So take a look at this movement like this as an highs, then higher lows. Then we see this to be a new higher highs, and here comes happens to be an higher lows. Then you will see this to be an higher highs. Then here will be considered to be an higher low. So you can now see this massive movement that was made that took out this previous highs. After that, we expect a reaction at this level we currently are. So we should expect, maybe we should get that reaction on Tuesday. If you don't get the reaction on Monday, then watch out for Tuesday, Wednesday. So within Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those 3 periods at least, price should actually drop right. Anyway, we will be expecting a drop anytime soon on AUDUSD. You can also see it is still trading above this 10-period simple moving average. And one of the reasons why we'll be expecting this drop on AUDUSD is when we go to our DXY or USD index. Now this is the move, right? You can see it. Let me highlight it so you will understand it properly. So you can see that this DXY, the trend is actually a bearish move. Now see this movement like this. We will see this to be a low, lower lows, right? And here will be considered to be a pullback. Here would be seen as a lows, new lows, and here would be seen as a pullback, right? Now a new lows has been made here that has gotten to a level of 101. And if you see that once price has given us a reaction at this same level, so we expect price to actually react to this same level by giving us a pullback. That means if that pullback will play out, it will be bullish. If it is bullish, then we expect a drop on AUD/USD. I mean, once this DXY or USD goes up, then any other pairs will be trading to USD should actually drop. So since we'll be watching out for like a pullback which will be bullish on DXY, then we expect a pullback on AUDUSD which will be bearish. So watch out for that. And now let's take a look at this forward time frame. Well, the forward time frame is still bullish, right? You should actually go ahead and sell once you maybe get about multiple break or structure downward. Then you can go ahead and sell. Well, this AUDUSD this week we should expect a draw.